What's up, happy campers? This is Mile High Campers coming back at you again with another video. Today we are going to be doing a walk around on a 2007 Cherokee Lite 28A Plus travel trailer. The reason why I'm doing this video is because if there's any other fellow bargain hunters out there that are looking for a used camper and you happen to run across a Cherokee 28A Plus, hopefully this video will show you what you might be getting into, and I'll be sharing the pros and cons about this trailer after 5 years of ownership. The Cherokee Lite is made by Forest River. As you can see, this is an aluminum sided unit. The overall width of the trailer with the slides in is 100 inches, and that includes the 3 inches for the awning. The trailer is considered a 28 foot, however, it's roughly 31 feet overall from bumper to tongue. On the passenger side of this unit, there is only one outside storage access. This door gives you access to a pass-through storage area that goes through to the other side, which is a very nice feature. However, one of the things that I did not like about this trailer is that this door is too small. It is difficult to get items such as a grill in and out of the door. I had a pretty standard size Sportsman grill that I picked up from Sam's Club, and I had to take the legs and drip pan off every time I wanted to pull the grill out. It was very annoying, and I found myself finding excuses all the time as to why I didn't want to grill, just because I didn't want to have to pull the grill in and out of this door. As we walk to the back of the trailer, we see that the unit is equipped with outdoor speakers. It has an outside electrical outlet. Something to note here, it is not a very high trailer. See how the top of the door is right at the bottom of the awning? I have seen several campers that have about a foot of clearance between the top of the door and the bottom of the awning. Just something to note. It also has tinted glass, which in my opinion is an extremely great feature. This is the bonus slide for the bunkhouse, which makes this model the 28A Plus. The 28A model does not have the slide on the bunkhouse, so this is the feature that makes the 28A Plus unique. The trailer has a 15-foot manual awning with a 14-foot 2-inch actual material width. Walking around to the rear, we have a window for the bunkhouse. The hitch was a feature that we added on ourselves for a hitch haul. The unit did not come equipped with a hitch. No ladder on the rear, which was unfortunate. It definitely made it somewhat difficult to inspect and or do maintenance on the roof. Moving on to the driver's side, you have your 30 amp power plug here on the back. You also have your black and gray water drains located here in the rear. This is another major con. In my opinion, the trailer itself sits too low. Having the plumbing low and in the rear like this, you really have to be careful not to snag it on the ground or other potential obstacles. This issue limits where you can pull the trailer, including driveways and some parking lots. As some of you know, I have had to repair the plumbing because they snagged on the ground when I pulled it out of my driveway. Flipping the axle may actually solve this issue, just something to think about. As you can see, the unit's equipped with manual scissor stabilizing jacks. We also have the auxiliary shower, freshwater fill, and city water hookup in this area as well. Then we've got the large slide, and I believe it measures 13 feet in length. There's a second outdoor storage on this side. It is not a very deep storage area, but you can stack about 5 folding camping chairs, some tools, and your freshwater hose in there. The cable hookup is located here in front of the slide. At the front of the trailer on this side, you have an extremely small access door to the pass-through storage. The hot water heater is also located here, which is somewhat unfortunate because it does take space away from the pass-through storage. Here's a closer look at the depth of the slide. It's not a very deep slide, no windows, but it still makes a huge difference on the inside. Got your battery storage and 2 standard size propane bottles here on the front. Again, manual crank down stabilizer jacks in all 4 corners. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go inside now. Right in the entryway, you've got a couple of bar stools that come with this model, and then you've got a door for storage. There's your fire extinguisher. And over here, you've got the master. It's a queen size bed according to RV standards. You've got some nightstands, a drawer, and some decent closet space. Got some reading lights there. Some more storage there. And the one thing you've got here, a lot of the newer units have the wall right in the middle. This one's got a wall off to the side and then an accordion style door that can close off the master, which attaches to the wall right there. Which I personally don't like. I don't like this because it makes it hard for the person over here to kind of maneuver out of bed sometimes, and you end up hitting this. I actually thought if we were keeping this that I would remove this. To me, it just gets in the way. I mean, some of you may like that feature. Alright, so turning around, we've got our slide here and our couch. And the couch just jackknifes into a bed. Like so. Very easy. Now that outdoor storage on the outside of the slide, this is where it comes up to. You've got storage space all the way up to this right here. So you can kind of see, that kind of shows you how big that storage area is. Goes up to the window and then straight down. Coming to the kitchen here, you've got 2 cabinets there. You've got your AM, FM, CD stereo, microwave, oven with hood and light. Then you've got your 3-burner stove and oven. And then for counter space, got this double sink, which is fine. A lot of the newer ones I've noticed have single sinks, which I think is a little bit better of a style. But it's not bad at all. Again, we really love this camper. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of this, or if they do come across one of these, I'm just telling you all the things that we experienced while we owned it. We did love it though. It's been a great layout and just a all-around good camper. All right, so here we've got the dinette. That can be taken down and into a bed, of course. You've got the rail there. You just pull the 2 poles out and put the Formica top down here on the rails, and then put your cushions down, just like all of them. On this one, you've got a pretty good sized drawer here. This drawer is pretty big, that you can put food or whatever in. And then under this cushion, if you pull it up, you actually have storage under that bench as well. You just have to access it by pulling off the cushion. It's got a decent sized refrigerator. And then of course your fuse panel down here and your inverter. Dometic fridge, the Dometic AC. Alright, so moving on to the bunkhouse here. You've got the lower bunk, which is a double. Then you got the upper bunk, which is a single.
But the kind of cool thing is you've got a little wardrobe here. You've got some space to put stuff down if you need to. It's an open wardrobe, but still very nice to have. You've also got plug-in for your TV and cable. And then this bed actually props up to be a couch. And this will fold up and gets held up by those straps, which is kind of cool. But as you can see, the seam just jackknifes up and that'll form your couch, and then you just jackknife it back down. Then a kind of cool feature that I actually do like is the sinks on the outside of the bathroom, which allows for kids and the rest of the family can just wash their hands over here if somebody is blocking the other sink or prepping food. So that's nice. Go into the bathroom here. It's kind of a small, it's kind of a tight fit, to be honest with you. I'm kind of a big guy, so it's a tight fit in here. But it works. But basically you've got the toilet in here, then you've got a tub with a shower. Got your skylight. And then your vent and fan. So pretty much is what it is when it comes to this little bathroom here, but it works great. Then you've got your thermostat, controls your heater and your AC, obviously. Got some interior speakers. These are actually infinity speakers. I changed them out, but it's wired for two, one there and one over here. And of course you've got your ducts throughout the camper for your AC. So you can run the AC through those. And then you've got your forced air heat, which comes through the floor, which is nice. Hot air rises, right? So that's very nice. All right, so one of the other things we found that we missed is that we didn't feel like the inside of this thing had enough storage for what we needed. We always found ourselves running out of interior storage. One of the things we thought might have been nice if they had put those cabinets there that you see in a lot of other units. Not horrible, but like I said, we did notice on a few camping trips that we didn't have enough interior storage. One other thing to note, you've got a limited amount of electrical outlets. You've got 1, 2 in the master. You've got 1 electrical outlet near the sink, 1 electrical outlet near this sink, and then 1 electrical outlet in the rear room. That's it. No outlets across the slide at all or anywhere else. So just something to note, because that can limit you where you put electrical items. Here's your TV connections, antenna, and then of course your pump, water heater, and your tank level lights. As far as switched lights go, all you have is 2 interior lights that are switched and the one on the outside. Your main light there, your main light there, and here are controlled by the switch, and then the other switch controls the outside. So one thing to note in the bathroom, if you have small kids, you're going to want to install another light in here. We installed this little light right here, just a touch button light, because at the time our kids could not reach that light. So just something to note on that as well. Over the sink you've got a little bit of storage here. You can really, if you want, you can try to jam some towels in there. It will fit a couple towels, but it's pretty skinny, as you can see. One surprise we had, we discovered that they installed a water filter underneath the sink, but it's behind this panel here that you have to remove. There's a water filter back in there, and there's also the pump for the water is back there if you ever needed to replace it. But point being, you've got to remove this panel when you winterize it in order to access that water filter. Otherwise, you'll do what we did and crack the plastic, and then you have water all over the inside. That was our one water issue. But other than that, guys, it pretty much sums it up. I think it also, oh, you do have, of course, storage under the bed as well. Anyway guys, that finishes the walk around and the review of this 2007 Cherokee Lite 28A Plus camper trailer bunkhouse. Hopefully if you run across one of these, if you are a bargain hunter looking for a used trailer, at least this gives you an idea of what this camper can offer. Hope that was helpful for you, and as always, check out the links in the description. There's always more information in the description, as well as links to our store, so be sure to check that stuff out. And as always, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace!